Hello, buttercups. Welcome to this space, whether you're following me here on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page at Wellness Wave Creations. Here it is, your Ayurvedic health counselor. And today, my thoughts are plant medicine, spices, herbs, aromatherapy, and essential oils. So, I wanted to talk to you guys today about the importance of all of these beautiful plants, and I promised in my previous video two of my favorite herbs that I wanted to talk to you guys today about. So in Ayurvedic medicine and Ayurveda, and based on Ayurvedic principles, really I just want to say that we look at many things based on the 5-element theory. And in the 5-element theory, we're talking about that everything in the universe, everything that's alive is comprised of these 5 elements of ether, air, fire, water, and earth. So knowing that, we need to understand the nature of a cause of a problem, like the root cause of a problem. When we understand the nature of the problem, we're very easily able to adjust the remedy with the right properties that will respond to the nature of that problem. So how all of that miraculous world of plants work with aromatherapy, the sense of smell, or our use of our sense of smell, is a majorly effective way in our healing journeys and processes. So aromatherapy and essential oils, spices, and herbs are one of your best friends. So what I wanted to tell you guys today about is how we actually inhale our environment, whether it is harmonious or disharmonious, will alter how our body, mind, and consciousness react to those smells. So it is extremely important what your aromatherapy environment is like, how harmonious it is what you actually smell and inhale. So what we also do understand that aromatherapy really does impact the nadis and your chakras. So it really impacts your subtle field, your energetic storehouses, as well as all your energetic vessels running through your entire biofield. And we have got about 72,000 of them. So we really want to make sure that we impact all of those energetic vessels and energetic storehouses harmoniously. So now what I wanted to tell you guys today is about oregano and rosemary today. So I wanted to tell you one of my craziest hacks I have figured out with oregano, which is skin tag removal. Now, I'm not talking about really the big skin tags. I'm talking about more of the small ones. Many people have them. As we age, even more so, oftentimes skin tags also show up in the system or on the skin when blood sugar regulation is not 100%. So really, in essence, I know that many of us get them all throughout the body at some weird little spots around soft tissues and so on and forth. Well, I had a few of them in particular after giving birth. So I wanted to show you, I in person am utilizing doTERRA essential oils, and the reason for that is because they're high quality, therapeutic grade, pure essential oils, and they're vigorously tested. I'm not sure if the camera shows you how at the bottom of each of my oils there's a number of third-party testing to make sure that I am dealing with pure, organic, 100% therapeutic grade essential oils. Why is this so important? It is so important, as I have explained in my previous video, which I'm going to link here at the end of the video, which I welcome you to watch, how sourcing the right plants, sourcing them from the right places, meaning where they grow in the most optimal and harmonious climate, soil, sun exposure, and so on and forth. How they are cultivated, how they are harvested, the communities that are supported with this sourcing process is one of the reasons why I am using this company and their oils, is they're really, really highly holding us in high regard, as well as holding the plants and the communities and the farmers also in highest regard. So I do like their socially and environmentally conscious approach to harvesting the plants. So oregano, and if I smell it, and I want to get I wish I can actually transfer this somehow through this digital space so you guys can smell the oregano oil. So this is oregano oil. And I want to tell you guys about, it's one of the top 20 herbs that we use in not just Ayurvedic applications, but in general. So oregano is derived from the leaf of a plant. So it does actually bring in air energetics to the system. It is quite pungent. So if you tasted oregano or smelt oregano or felt oregano on your skin, you know that it'll mean business. It's pungent. It's got a heating virya, and that means it's strength. It's got heat to it, which is why it can burn. So even if you've got sometimes allergies, let's say if you're experiencing allergies or you want to strengthen your immune system, a few drops of oregano oil on your tongue could actually cause a lot of benefits. It is though very sharp, so it is hot, it is sharp, and so it'll mean business. It is a carminative, it is a diaphoretic, it's a nervine stimulant, and it does improve digestion, and it is amazing to remove skin tags when they are quite small still in their size. So I have done this on myself, and I have just applied a little oregano oil. You can use it in two different ways. You can apply the actual oregano oil directly on your fingertip and just apply it on that skin tag, and you want to do it regularly. So I want to say maybe every morning and every night you just apply a tiny bit of pure oregano oil onto your skin tag, and eventually in some time, maybe about a week, maybe a couple of weeks, they actually will shrivel up and fall off. And I've done this myself, and it does work. The other way that you could do this is if your skin tag lies on a particular soft tissue where your skin is very sensitive, then you can use a carrier oil, like a little coconut oil. I use fractionated coconut oil, which means it's in a liquid form, and you can put a few drops of your oregano oil, adjust the strength to how much you can take or bear on your skin, and just roll it onto that spot the same manner. Also, I wanted to tell you guys about oregano. You know, I always use my books, you know, the nerdy alchemist I am here. Okay, so oregano. So I want to tell you from this beautiful book I have. Okay, lots of science, lots of peer-reviewed studies on this, you guys. One of the top uses of oregano: viruses, bacterial infections, even strep throat, tonsillitis, staph, intestinal worms and parasites. This is a big one. We can talk about this separately on another video, but trust me, this is a super big one. warts, canker sores, calluses, pneumonia and tuberculosis. Really, honestly, you can do it for UTIs, urinary tract infections, athlete's foot, ringworm, candida, carpal tunnel, rheumatism, and emotional balance. This is interesting, right? It's an antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, antiviral, and immunostimulant. Okay, beautiful plant. So, in terms of emotions, and I've got this beautiful book from which I'm going to quote to you guys a couple of things. And I will go to oregano immediately. But what I do want you to see about essential oils also in terms of healing. Essential oils assist in healing the physical body in many ways. It also assists in healing the heart. It also assists in releasing limited beliefs, you believe it or not. If you look on my Facebook page, I talk about aromatherapy and essential oils and how eventually they work. What is the mechanism of essential oils and the use of the sense of the smell and why they are also so powerful? That will give you some more answers when I say in releasing limited beliefs. It also increases spiritual awareness and connection, and it also inspired the fulfillment of our life's purpose, believe it or not. The medical school of the future will not particularly interest itself in the ultimate results and products of disease, nor will it pay so much attention to actual physical reasons or administer drugs or chemicals merely for the sake of palliating our symptoms, but knowing the true cause of sickness and aware that the obvious physical results are merely secondary, it will concentrate its efforts upon bringing about the harmony between body, mind, and soul, which results in the relief and cure of disease. This is by Dr. Edward Bach, I'm quoting. Amongst the types of remedies that will be used will be those obtained from the most beautiful plants and herbs to be found in the pharmacy of nature, such as have been divinely enriched with healing powers for the mind and the body of men and women. So I wanted to mention to you guys about this beautiful Mayan village, one of the last 3 Mayan villages that I have had the fortune to visit some few years ago on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico on the Mayan Riviera. So when I went to this village, at the front, the shaman and the tour guide make you sign a waiver before you can even enter the village. And the first place where they took us was to see their pharmacy. And their pharmacy was this beautiful, lush garden. Oh my God. And they could heal anything and everything forever, just from that garden space. I think I posted some pictures about that somewhere on my Facebook page. You can check that out and scroll around there at Wellness Wave Creations on Facebook. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that to you. But for oregano, I'm back to how it is the oil of humility and non-attachment. Oregano cuts through the fluff of life and teaches individuals to do the same. It removes blocks, clears negativity, and cuts away negative attachments. Oregano is a powerful oil and may even be described as forceful or intense. The negative emotions that are associated with that is negative attachments, pridefulness, opinionated, stubborn, materialistic, and controlling. So when you want to go to the suggested route of humble, non-attachment, willing, teachable, and flexible, oregano is a beautiful oil. Now, I also wanted to touch base on rosemary for you, which is the oil of knowledge and transition. One of my most favorite plants of all is rosemary. It is steam distilled when it's in an essential oil format. Respiratory infections, prostate issues, nighttime urination. This is a big thing, you guys. Well, hair loss, dandruff, complications in memory, focus, brain function, mental, adrenal, and chronic fatigue. Amazing. Okay, one of my favorite clients, if you watch this, of course, no names, this is for you, honey. And so that's why I do recommend rosemary in many of the instances. Bell's palsy, multiple sclerosis, jaundice, liver, kidney issues. I mean, there's just many ways that you can utilize rosemary. It's extremely refreshing, cooling, and clearing. In terms of it being the oil of knowledge and transition, the negative emotions that we want to kind of knock out of the ballpark is confusion, difficulty adjusting or transitioning, limited perspectives, difficulties with learning, any brain function. I have used this on actually family members. I feel successfully a few number of people actually with the usage of rosemary in conjunction with some other oils. But mental clarity is what we want to go and achieve with this. Knowledgeable, teachable, enlightenment, open to new experiences, ability to adjust. So if these are things that you want to achieve, this is a beautiful aid in your healing journey. Also remember that rosemary is also hot in its virya, in its strength. It is potent, pungent. It is also a digestive stimulant, and it is really good to help with your digestive fire, and so that's why it's a digestive stimulant. And it is a diaphoretic, it is a carminative, it's a nervine stimulant. So again, there's just so many benefits to use this essential oil. Essential oils are about 50 times more powerful than their dried versions, and that is because they are harvested at their highest frequency point. Immediately after harvesting, it is distilled, and that is why it contains the structural integrity of that high antioxidant value when they are exactly separated from their source. So this was it today. Thank you so much for watching. I will have some super cool content coming up for you, so please subscribe, follow, do the comments, support the channel. It's only a free like for you, but it will actually make a huge difference to get these messages across the globe to anyone that is ready to have a healing journey. Namaste. Thank you.